In this episode we will discuss what is the purpose of life in Islam. One time, Prophet Moses asked Allah, SWT, about the least pleasure anyone would receive in the afterlife. Allah, SWT, replied that the least reward for a person would be 10 times more than all the wealth of the kings of this world combined. How the greatest reward would be then? To earn paradise in the afterlife, we must first prove that we are worthy by passing the test of this life, and then face the judgment day. But why judgment day? Why can't everyone just go to paradise? Imagine a ruthless and wealthy gang leader murders a devoted father's family, steals his money, and leaves him to die in jail. The gang leader's skilled lawyer helps his boss to escape justice. Is it fair for both of them to end up in paradise? Perhaps, if the gang leader repents and fixes his wrongs. But what if he doesn't? There must be justice somewhere, as life on earth isn't always fair. Now, to pass the test of this life, there are needed steps to follow. Stick to your manual, Allah's guidance, so you don't harm yourself unknowingly, even if you don't like some parts of the manual. To inspire us, Allah, SWT, considered for every good deed we do, we will earn one positive mark in our account for the afterlife. That mark is automatically multiplied by 10. Some deeds are multiplied even more, up to 70 or more, depending on how they strengthen your connection to Allah, SWT, or benefit others. And if you commit a bad deed, it counts as one negative mark. At the end of the day, if your positive marks outweigh the negative, congratulations. Here's the beautiful part. If you repent for a bad deed and fix it if it relates to someone, Allah, SWT, will not only remove that negative mark but will turn it into a positive one. You've made a real change, and that's a good deed in itself. Now, consider this. If you have 10,000 sins and then decide to convert to Islam, congratulations. You're now credited with 10,000 positive marks, and who knows, Allah, SWT, may even double them for you. You might wish you had made more sins to be converted like that brother our Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, told us will do on the judgment day, saying Allah, O Lord, there's still some sins that were not recorded in my account. I think I have more positives coming. This doesn't bother true Muslims. In fact, they get happier and happier when they see their brothers and sisters rising in rank because of their good deeds. As the Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, said, none of you truly believes until he loves for his brother what he loves for himself. Do you know that the goal for Muslims in this life is to create a world full of peace and good deeds? One time, a man asked Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, what is the best thing one can do in Islam to make Allah, SWT, satisfied? It was, the most beloved of people to Allah is the one who brings the most benefit to others. And the most beloved of deeds to Allah is making a Muslim happy, relieving their hardship, paying off their debt, or alleviating their hunger. For me, going with my Muslim brother to meet his need is dearer to me than remaining in prayer in my mosque for an entire month. There's also a concept in Islam called Sadaqah Jariyah, ongoing charity. Sadaqah means when you give money, food, support or anything you have or can to those in needs. Allah, SWT, rewards you for in this life and afterlife both. The word, jariyah, comes from the Arabic root meaning, to run, like flowing water. This refers to the continuous rewards for the good deeds you do, which keep accumulating, just like running water. For example, if you build a school, even after you pass away, the benefits continue. Every student who learns something beneficial, every time they use that knowledge for good, you will earn credit for it. Imagine how many people benefit from that school over the years. How many people, animals, or even nature benefit from the good deeds you initiated. You'll continue to be rewarded for it until the end of time. It's like an unlimited credit system. Can you imagine how much a society would grow if everyone contributed like this? One time, during the reign of Caliph Omar ibn Abdulaziz, a vast Muslim empire was ruled with prosperity. The finance minister, who had great wealth, made sure no one was poor in the kingdom. He even ordered that seeds be spread on mountains to feed animals and birds. For that purpose, Allah, SWT, created everything around for us and has guided us through all means to achieve the highest possible rank in this life and life after. Not only that, imagine if your teacher told you that you were going to have an exam, and if you pass, you'll be rewarded with something beyond your imagination. something far better than you could have ever expected. You might think the test is a mystery, but what if the teacher gave you all the questions in advance? What if he also provided the answers? What if he already bought the gift you would receive as a reward? And what if he assigned a private tutor to help you understand how to answer the questions? Well, Allah, SWT, has already made it for us. He created us, gave us the test, life, provided the questions, His guidance, showed us how to answer, through submission to Him and following His rules. And even prepared the reward, paradise. The Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, also told us about people who may not have done enough good deeds to secure a place in paradise. Allah, SWT, will allows them to face challenges in life, and with the strength He provides, they endure these hardships with patience. As a result, Allah, SWT, raises their rank. This is why we believe that Allah, SWT, is the only God worthy of worship, and why worshipping any other God is considered shirk, which makes one a non-Muslim. Anyone can call upon Allah, SWT, at any time, for anything, for wealth, health, forgiveness, paradise, even to ask for a tiny thing like shoelace. Anything you can imagine. No intermediaries. Whoever you are, Arab, non-Arab, white, black. Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, said, "There is no difference between an Arab and a non-Arab, a white person or a black person, except for their faith in God.